friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and please excuse my lighting right now. I just found out that my ring light broke, and so right now I'm just working off of 2 umbrella lights. So if the lighting looks a little bit weird or better possibly, you let me know, then that is why. I mean, it'd be cool if it looked better because I don't have to fix it. Today's video is going to be my July favorites, and I feel like I have a very small amount of stuff. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you kind of know that July has been a little crazy because I started a new full-time job and I've been so busy with that, and it has just taken so much out of me this month. I barely have gotten a chance to wear any makeup. I am going to share the products that I've been loving for the month of July, even though it's not a lot. I think I have some good stuff, so if you guys want to see what I've been loving for the month of July, for the 3rd time that I said that, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that I have to talk about is a powder that I have been promising you guys for so long that I was gonna buy and I was gonna try and I was gonna let you know how I feel about it, and I finally did. Don't know why it took me so long. I have really bad memory. But once I finally remembered to pick it up, I picked it up. So this is the RCMA No Color Powder, and it looks like I've used so much, but in reality, most of it is like on my bedroom floor right now because this packaging is horrendous. If you guys have this powder, you just know. You just know. But that's not what's important. What's important is the powder inside. The powder is so good. It is just so good. I think I like this just as much, if not more, than my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, which you guys know is like my holy grail powder, just like everybody else's holy grail powder. I love that powder, and I love this one more because, first of all, it's a lot more inexpensive, which is always a good thing. Always. On top of that, I feel like this is a little bit more translucent, if that makes sense. Sometimes I feel like the Laura Mercier powder actually has like a dash of color in there. This is completely colorless, so you don't even have to worry about that. And I feel like this kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Blurs out my pores kind of exactly the same way that the Laura Mercier one does, which is really weird for a powder. Usually powders kind of emphasize any type of texture or pores or anything that you have going on your face. So I would say this is a pretty good powder. I bought mine on Camera Ready Cosmetics, but you can find this powder at like many different places, and I'm pretty sure it's still in stock like everywhere now. It was out of stock everywhere for like a good couple months, but I think you should be good finding it now. So that's the RCMA No Color Powder. I probably should have talked about this before the powder because I apply this before the powder, but you know, I don't know. I don't make sense. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. I've been using this all month, except for today, obviously. I don't know why it always works out that way. I swear I don't do it on purpose, but every time I film a favorites video, I never wear what I talk about in the video. The color that I have mine in is medium, and this concealer is so nice. The reason that I love this is because it's not super full coverage underneath your eyes. Actually, it's not really full coverage at all. It's kind of more of a medium coverage, but it just feels so nice and light going under your eyes, and it feels kind of hydrating. I mean, I don't really have really bad dark circles. I mean, they're getting worse because if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you know this. I kind of have insomnia, and it's not even kind of, like I have an extreme version of insomnia. I can't sleep at all. But usually I don't have bad dark circles, so this kind of works out in my favor because it is medium coverage. It doesn't get too cakey or like build up or anything like that under my eyes, so I am really into this. I think if you guys don't have really bad dark circles, you should probably check this out. If you do, this will not help you whatsoever. This will not cover them up. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Also, they have a really good range of shades. Medium, I thought was going to be the best for me. I think it does work really well for me, especially because it is so easy to blend out, but you can always find a shade that's going to work for you. They have from like very fair to like deep, I think. So I would definitely check this out if you guys are on the market for a medium coverage concealer. I guess since we're talking about the face, I'll just toss in a little bronzer. This is the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. Mine is in the color Bronze, and I've been using this all month. I did use it on my face today. You can't even see it though because there's so much going on, but this is what it looks like. It's definitely not what I'm used to. I usually like really warm bronzers on my skin just because I feel like my skin is really warm, and I just feel like it makes me look super sun-kissed, and I like that. But I just really like this because it's not like that at all. It's kind of more of a neutral tone bronzer. It's definitely not warm, and I just feel like this complements my skin really well. It's not crazy pigmented, which I actually like. Like, it's on my finger. I don't even know if you can see that. Definitely can't see it on my skin. It's not crazy pigmented, so you cannot go over, I mean, you can go overboard. You can go overboard with like anything, but it would be really difficult for you to go overboard. Like, you would have to try really, really hard to go overboard with this. So I really like that about it, and I just feel like it looks really nice in the summer, and I like it. So I just wanted to give this a quick shout out. Speaking of really warm bronzers, I have a contour kit that I want to talk about. I mentioned this in a favorites video. That's awkward. But this is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, and this was not my favorite. Okay, like, it was not my favorite when I first got it, and then I started using it, and then that's when I mentioned it in the favorites video. And then it just became not my favorite again, but now it is again, so let me explain. The colors in here, they don't really look like they would complement my skin whatsoever, and that's just because they don't. But like, these two I never use. This I don't use because it's extremely light. Can you just imagine? That would look like me like a year ago. You guys know what I'm talking about. And this ColourPop of Light is like the, I don't know, it's like the worst anything that I've ever seen in a palette. It's supposed to be, I guess, like a shimmery highlight, but it's really not shimmery. It just has like random particles of glitter in there. It's just so random, and like, nobody wants that. But the other two shades, I love them. Medium Cocoa I use for my nose contour, and it reminds me a lot of the regular Chocolate Soleil bronzer, but I don't know, there's just something about this that I like more. And then the Dark Cocoa shade reminds me a lot of the Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which is super warm, and this is super warm, so I just love that to bronze up my skin. I feel like it is so nice, and I love that these two colors are together, so I don't have to go get my Dark Chocolate Soleil, get my Chocolate Soleil. It's just like right here, it's compact. Stop texting me. I just really like this a lot. I think if you guys are looking for a cool and warm tone bronzer or contour color, this could really work out for you. Don't think you're gonna contour your cheeks with this though. I don't think I can contour my cheeks at all with this. If you're lighter than me, you can definitely use this to contour on your face. And this is kind of dark, so just be careful. Another face product that I want to talk about before we move on to the eyes is something that I am cheating so hard with. Okay. This is not really a favorite. I'll just say it's like an honorable mention because the first time I used it was today. But this is the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills in Sweets, the Sweets Glow Kit. She came out with Sweets and Moonchild. Moonchild sold out, so I couldn't get it, but I got this one. And oh my god, I'm wearing it today. Like I said, I think this is the best one. Every single time a new glow kit comes out, I say that this is my favorite one, this is my favorite one, this is my favorite one, and watch, the Moonchild one is gonna come back in stock. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna say that's my favorite one. But for right now, this is my favorite one. I love it so much. I could honestly get rid of every single highlight and just keep this one and be happy. And I know that's like I just used it one time, but it is that real. So the color that I used today was Butterscotch. And honestly, the color that I will use every single day for the rest of my life will be Butterscotch because it is just, look at, is that a joke? Okay, watch this, watch it. Is that a joke? Look, are you just kidding? Let me try to blend it a little bit because that looked a little intense. Just look at that. I don't really know what to tell you guys other than you need to pick this up. That's all I really have to say. I am going to try to use the color Taffy next, and I will probably never use this color unless maybe I pop it on the inner corners or something. This color, Sassy Grape, I'm like so scared of it, but you know I'm going to try it because I'm down for anything. I just think if you guys are looking for highlighters, which I know you all are because everyone always is, let's be real, I think you need to give this one a try. I think you'll really love it. Just like I do, you will use it one time, just like I did, and you will fall in love. So, honorable mention goes to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sweets Glow Kit. So, moving on to eyes, I have a couple eye products and then a couple lip products, and then we're done. The first thing I want to talk about for the eyes is an eye pencil. I mean, I have two eye pencils I want to talk about, but this one I was supposed to mention last month and totally forgot, so I'm going to mention it now. This is the Nars Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner in the color Barrow Street, but Barrow is spelled with an A. It's like Barrow Street, but I'm pretty sure it's still pronounced Barrow. Actually, you know, I don't really know, but I feel like it is. This is just a really beautiful mint green, not even like a mint seafoam green eyeliner. I used this in several tutorials last month, which is why it would have been appropriate for me to mention it in my favorites video, but I don't have good memory. Either way, I really do love this eyeliner. I feel like for the summer, using this as a pop of color in your waterline just makes the entire look just elevated. It takes it to a whole new level, and it just makes it really flirty and fun. I used this in 2 consecutive tutorials. I'll link them both down below last month. One was like a super green halo eye, which you guys actually requested, and then the other one was a look with the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is obviously not green. So I feel like even though those looks were so different, that eyeliner just worked so well with both of them. So I really recommend that. You don't have to buy the exact Nars eyeliner. You could buy like a ColourPop eyeliner. I know they have every single color under the sun, but I do actually really like the formula of the Nars one. You guys know that my Marc Jacobs highliner in Blacker ran out, and it was the saddest day of my life because that is my favorite eyeliner. But I just refuse to buy it again until I kind of use up some of my other eyeliners. I have so many black eyeliners in my collection. I can't justify paying $25 for another one. So I'm kind of trying to go through them, and I actually have several samples of the Nars Via Veneto, which is the black, and I really like it, and I really like that one too. So I feel like you should know that. The other eyeliner I want to talk about, I feel like you saw it because I was kind of just like waving it around like this, is the ColourPop eyeliner. It's the cream gel liner in Mr. Bing. And I love this color. When I first saw Kathleen Lights post her video that she's coming out with, you know, the collaboration again with ColourPop, which by the way, I love every single one of her collaborations, like ever. So I already know I was gonna get it. But then I saw this eyeliner and I was just like, no. It's a done deal. First of all, I love Friends because everybody loves Friends. I mean, like, it's impossible to not love Friends. I started rewatching it on Netflix because I was inspired by this eyeliner, and I'm on season 5 right now. I literally paused it. It's like on my laptop right now. But anyway, back to the eyeliner because that's not really, well, I mean, it is important. Friends is always important. This eyeliner is so beautiful. I feel like it doesn't look as warm as it really is. It's a really warm brown liner, and you guys know I love warm anything, really. Anything. I love it. Kathleen actually said that she was inspired by Costa Rica eyeliner by MAC to create this, and that's a very warm brown as well. But I honestly feel like this is such a better eyeliner than that. I feel like it's warmer, it's prettier, and the formula is 8 trillion times better. It's very smooth, very creamy, very pigmented. I love this, and it is $5. You can't beat that. You really can't. 2 eyeshadow products that I want to talk about. The first one I'm actually wearing on my eyes today. My last tutorial was actually with this. This is the Melt Cosmetics Rust Stack. This is my favorite stack of eyeshadows that I have ever owned. And that's saying a lot because I own all of them. So this, I mean, I'm also wearing Dark Matter, like just the black shadow in my outer V, because you guys know I can't control myself with black eyeshadow. It comes with 5 shadows instead of the usual 4. And all 5 of them are just perfect. I'm wearing all 5 of them today. This one is called Classic. I'm wearing this kind of in the inner third, I guess, of my lid. Then I'm wearing Antique in my crease. Then I'm wearing, what's this called? Rubbish, also in my crease. And Rust, obviously, also in my crease. And then Rot, I kind of used on my outer corner. And I think this is like a staple in everybody's collection. Everyone needs a nude palette, but for me, I just feel like this is the perfect one, minus the fact that it doesn't have a black eyeshadow. But I can just take Dark Matter and just put it right on here, and it's like nothing ever happened. I love this cool tone brown. You guys know I love cool tone dark browns. I usually really love warm eyeshadows. Warm eyeshadows are just everything to me. But for a really dark brown, I would prefer it to be more cool tone just because I feel like it makes it look a little darker that way. So I love this color Rot, probably my favorite color in the entire stack. This color Rust, okay, hello, come on. Do we need to talk about it? This color Rubbish is just the most beautiful mustard doo-doo color in the world. And this color Antique, super warm, right up my alley. And then this color Classic, I mean, honestly, this color could have been anything and I would have been happy with it. But I think this is just really good. I feel like it's good that it's not like a super white color, that it has a little bit of a yellow undertone so that it can complement kind of darker skin tones, you know what I mean? So I just really love those shadows. They are really, really pigmented. So I really like it. I think it's definitely worth the money, and I think you guys should definitely check it out if you want some neutral shadows. I mean, all eyeshadow palettes right now are neutral, so you probably have enough, but I think you need that one too. Next eyeshadow product that I want to talk about is my new favorite palette ever. I also posted a tutorial with this palette, so I'll link that down below as well. There's just gonna be a whole bunch of stuff linked down below, and I think I'm gonna try to like add it in the corner. You know how people do that? I've never done that, but I'm gonna do it now. So this is the Violet Voss and Laura Lee eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. It is just heavenly. This is the only Violet Voss palette that I own, and I want them all because it is so good. I love all the eyeshadows that Laura Lee chose. If you guys don't know who Laura Lee is, by the way, I don't know where you've been. I will link her channel down below because she's the best. But I think that the colors that she chose are so just perfect. She chose really trendy colors, colors that a lot of people use. Most people really like warm colors, I'll be honest. They do, so the fact that she put so many warm colors in here is just really good. I love this palette so much. I think anybody can use this palette. It's honestly so user-friendly. Somebody who kind of works, you know, in an office like I do now. Somebody who works in an office can definitely use this as like an everyday eyeshadow palette. Somebody who's psycho like me and likes to use really crazy colors can definitely use this. And I just think it's really user-friendly. So I love this. I think everybody should have it in their collection. And it's really inexpensive. I think it was $45 for, let me see, 5 times 20 eyeshadows. That's good. Okay, and then I just have some lip products to talk about. Not even some, I would just call it a lip product to talk about. It's kind of a lip product in general, not a specific color, but I have been obsessed with the Kylie lip kits. You guys know this. I know a lot of people kind of have iffy reviews on them, like maybe they didn't work for them, but I mean different things work for different people, and these just really work for me, and like I'm sorry if they don't work for you, but they just really work for me and I really enjoy them. Every time they come out with new colors, I snag those up so quick. I mean, because if you don't, then you won't get them. Today I used the Dead of Night lip pencil and kind of filled in my lips with that, and then I went over it with Kai Majesty. I feel like I said that already, but I'm not sure. The colors are beautiful. I feel like the wear is so nice. Like my lips right now, they're not drying at all in my opinion. They've never dried out my lips, and they don't crack or anything, and they last all day. So I'm a fan. Still like Jeffree Star's more. They're my favorites. I don't think they're ever gonna stop being my favorite because I just think that formula is just unbeatable. But this, I think, is my number 2 formula. I think it is. Also, kind of on that same boat, I do want to shout out the lip glosses as well. This is my favorite formula of lip gloss ever, hands down, number 1. And again, I'm sorry if you guys don't like the lip glosses or if they don't work for you, but or maybe they're not like what you are looking for in a lip gloss. I'm not sponsored, by the way, at all. I always buy my own stuff, and I always tell you guys what I do and do not like, and I just really love this lip gloss formula. I just think it's the best on the market. It kind of just does everything that I personally look for in a lip gloss. Tons of people look for different things in lip glosses. Some people want really pigmented lip glosses. Some people want really sheer lip glosses. I mean, everyone looks for something different. Some people like glitter in their lip gloss. It's like completely personal, but these are just everything that I want in a lip gloss. I kind of like a little bit of a sticky lip gloss. Not that these are sticky, but there's just like a little something there. It's like a little bit. These are decently pigmented. I wouldn't say that they're ridiculously pigmented. I mean, they're pretty pigmented. They're pretty pigmented. But they're not to the point where they're like a liquid lipstick, if you know what I mean. And I like the brush, and I think they're long lasting, and I think they are super shiny. And I've just really been into them. In my last video, I used the color Exposed, and I'll link that down below like I said. And I just really like these lip glosses. I'd be lying to all of us here if I didn't tell you that I love these. This is my favorite formula. I just love it. So that wraps up this favorites video. Those are all the things that I've been loving for this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave your favorites down below. You guys know I love to read your favorites, and I always tell you guys like, oh, I'm gonna have to check that out, or what I think about what your favorites are. Like we talk like that. That's what we do. Please don't forget to subscribe if you guys are not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. Both of those things will be linked down below and at the end of the video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. What is that? Ew. What the f? What? Like, speaking of warm. Whoa. I'm dying. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. What the hell's on my screen? I am actually using the Milk Cosmetics Rust Stack, and as soon as I got this stack in the mail, I knew I wanted to do like a chocolate brown smoky eye, but you guys know me, I can't just do a chocolate brown smoky eye and post it on my channel like that.